मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और सातवें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Today, we have a premium frozen dessert brand called SOFTY by Frozen Fun. SOFTY by Frozen Fun is a premium frozen dessert brand founded by Ms. Vasuki Punj. Over the time, Frozen Fun expanded its footprint in 13 outlets across Delhi NCR and Mumbai. To talk more about this brand and the business opportunity, I'm joined with Mayank Singhal, who's the strategy head of this brand. And also we have Ashok Ji and Amit Verma to support about the financials. And Amit is the key account manager for this brand. But before we start the presentation and talk more about the brand and the opportunity, I would like to inform you that you all are advised to ask questions in case if you have any question, by the way, you can put it into the Q&A box to make this session more interactive. We will take up all your queries post the brand presentation. Now, I would request Mayank, if you could please, take the lead and help us understand your brand and the business opportunity.
Hi everyone, Mayank this side from Frozen Fun, and I'm heading the strategy for the Frozen Fun brand. I'm here to explain every one of you what is this new opportunity Softy by Frozen Fun. So let me just share my slide first. Okay. So Frozen Fun is an Italian gelato ice cream brand. We founded just okay. Okay, so this was founded by Miss Vasiki Punj, and we opened 3 years back in Khan Market. And Frozen Fun as a brand has expanded across India, mainly in Delhi, NCR, and Mumbai, with the footprints with 13 outlets and a presence in all online platforms like Blinkit, Zomato, Swiggy, and dark stores and other B2B segment. Like we have partnered with multiple hotel chains and restaurants for the same. In this journey, Ms. Vasuki Punj, who's the founder and CEO of the company, she is a lawyer by education. She has done her law from New York University. She is a serial entrepreneur. She has co-founded Rainmaker, a law firm. And during COVID time, she had this interest. She started study about consumer market, And then she thought that there is no premium gelato ice cream brand available in India. And that's how the Frozen Fun journey started. And we are into premium segment. And we thought that let's expand this whole offering to the mass premium market. So that's why we introduced uh, Softy by Frozen Fun. Softy by Frozen Fun is a mass premium brand where the offering is a softy ice cream. Just to give you a basic idea, what is the difference between a softy and an ice cream is softy contains air, so it makes the texture a little lighter. You all had आप लोगों ने सबने like McDonald और इन सब पे softy खाई होगी which comes out of a machine and you serve it to your customer and आप लोगों को immediately मुंह में आप उसमें आपके दांत ठंडे नहीं होते आप बस softly you just eat it and you feel the जो dessert है you feel like okay this is something I like after having a meal or just moving around. But ice cream में ये होता है कि like you have that the structure is different, it's a little hard. So that's why we thought that Softy will be a good opportunity to expand into the markets. Talking about our labs and Frozen Fun, so we have our own R&D setup. Our chefs are Italians, so Italian chefs sits here in Gurgaon office, in Gurgaon factory, and develop all these recipes for our brand. Okay, we have our own R&D setup, we have our own production, we do everything on our own to maintain the quality of the product. Our commitment to hygiene, taste, and quality is at the top notch, and we wanted to serve people a premium experience and affordable prices through Softy by Frozen Fun. Currently, we have developed 5 flavors: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, mango, yogurt, and thanks to our own R&D setup, as we move along, we will be introducing more flavors. We are not dependent on anyone. We have our own R&D setup. We have our own chefs, Italian chefs, and that's our major USP. And for example, if someone is asking के आप मुझे आपके लोकल एरिया में कोई फ्लेवर ज्यादा चलता है, okay, so we can develop it for you. So that's the major USP that you have by partnering with us, because at the end of the day, most of the business are in this segment are not able to expand because of the limitation of the flavors. But here we can expand as much as like 50-100 flavors in the same segment. आपको softy के अंदर ज़्यादा flavors नहीं मिलेंगे, but here we have a liberty and we have our expertise to expand up to like 50-100 flavor, whatever is like green apple हो गया, whatever is running in the market, we can make it simple. So in Softy, we recommend these are the toppings that one should use to make it a more premium kind of offering for the customer. जिससे you are selling at a price which is a little higher on the average market, but they should feel like they are getting an ROI or they are paying the right price for the right product. As you all know, India is a growing economy, and everyone, the average salary is increasing day by day. People who didn't used to earlier even buy 25 rupees ka burger now are buying 400 rupees, 500 rupees ka ek burger also through Zomato, Swiggy. So the tendency to spend money through their disposable income has increased. हमारे पेरेंट्स के टाइम पे दे यूज टू लाइक 2 ही आइसक्रीम के ब्रांड होते थे, वो छोटा सा वनीला कप लेते थे, खाते थे और वी वर ऑल हैप्पी. But now, because of this new changes in the market and players like Zomato, Swiggy, people have experienced multiple brands, and this will keep on increasing year on year. So as per the market study, the average growth rate will be close to 18%. If I talk about ice cream market only, and people will start realizing that they need to serve with, say, with the same money, they need premiumness and more flavors and more quality. So coming to the franchisee owned franchisee operated model, basically it's a very low cost, high margin business where you need a machine, Softy machine, which dispense 2 flavors, a cart or facade or a setup where you keep this machine, a small refrigerator to keep your milk, hand mixer, tumbler, and a chocolate heater for your chocolate syrup to keep your chocolate warm, and a POS system. So why you need a softy machine? So basically that is the whole magic that happens. You take the powder, the premix, you mix it with your milk, and then you put it in the softy machine, and the softy machine will dispense the softy. आप लोगों ने मोस्टली देखा होगा, लाइक मशीन से यूं पुल्स करते हैं एंड देन द सॉफ्टी कम्स आउट. सो द बेस्ट पार्ट अबाउट इट्स अ वेरी ऑपरेशनल लाइट बिजनेस. रीजन बीइंग, आपको आइसक्रीम स्टोर करके कहीं नहीं रखनी. यू डोंट हैव टू बाय बिग फ्रीजर, अनलाइक कि आपको जैसे निरुलाज, नेचुरल्स, इस सबसे आइसक्रीम रखनी पड़ती है. हेयर जस्ट कीप द पैकेट्स ऑफ प्रीमिक्स और दूध अपना रेफ्रिजरेटर में रख लिया. वंस यू आर रेडी, व्हेन यू स्टार्ट द डे, आपने प्रीमिक्स खोला, एक टब में लिया, यू पुट द प्रीमिक्स इनटू द टब, दूध में मिलाया, एंड देन एज पर आर स्टैंडर्ड ऑपरेटिंग प्रोसीजर हम लोग आपको बता देंगे कैसे कितना कैसे मिलाना है, एंड व्हाट इज द टाइम यू हैव टू स्पेंड ऑन मिक्सिंग इट. एंड ये पूरा प्रोसेस फॉलो करने का, जस्ट पुट इट इन द सॉफ्टी मशीन एंड गुड टू गो. तो इसमें ज्यादा सेटअप कॉस्ट लगता नहीं है. इट्स ऑपरेशनली लाइट बिजनेस. आपको ये भी नहीं सोचना ये खराब हो जाएगा बीच रास्ते में, कुछ नहीं होने वाला. सो दैट प्रीमिक्स विल बी प्रोवाइडेड बाय अस, बाय सॉफ्टी, बाय फ्रोजन फन. एंड द स्पेस रिक्वायर्ड इज ऑल्सो लेस. 25 से 30 स्क्वायर फीट के बीच में यू कैन सेट अप 2 machines where you can dispense 4 flavors, and you can multiply it by like putting some sauces over it and make a 10 flavor kind of a offering with mix and match. And इसके लिए आपको पावर सप्लाई के लिए भी कोई 3 फेज की पावर सप्लाई की जरूरत नहीं है. अपने नॉर्मल 15 एम्पियर के प्लग पॉइंट चाहिए मशीन के लिए और चॉकलेट वार्मर के लिए, दैट्स ऑल, और एक रेफ्रिजरेटर के लिए. सो इसके लिए आपको बेसिकली, एंड द अपॉर्चुनिटीज लाइक दैट, आप 7 लाख रुपए में 50% ग्रॉस मार्जिन में आप लोगों को 1 साल के अंदर पे बैक पीरियड भी आ जाएगा इसका. एंड रिगार्डिंग मास्टर फ्रेंचाइजी, अशोक जी विल एक्सप्लेन लेटर. This is our proposed softy card, but as per the location and this thing, we can change accordingly. Again, हम लोग गाइडलाइंस दे देंगे. इट्स अप टू यू. यू वांट टू मेक इट थ्रू योर ओन कॉन्ट्रैक्टर, आपके ऊपर है. और अगर आपको हमारा सपोर्ट चाहिए, वी विल हेल्प यू आउट. बट एक बेसिक सा सेटअप चाहिए जिसके अंदर वी डू आर ब्रांडिंग, वी पुट आर मशीन्स. मशीन की सप्लाई के लिए ऑल्सो आई विल हेल्प यू आउट by we have partnered with True Frost to give the machines. But if you want to buy it on your own, we are okay with it. There is not a challenge कि हमसे ही खरीदनी है मशीन, but branding and everything should be done as per our standard operating procedures, SOPs. This is our rollout plan where we are more focused because अभी winters चल रही है, तो north or east is something we are taking on a lighter mode, but we are very aggressive on south and west because we want to start in this winter into the south and west region. But if someone is interested in north and east, we are happy to join with us. These are the area which is our on focus, but basically we want to expand this across India because it's a very low cost, high margin and high profitable business, where every stakeholder will be able to make decent amount of profit. From brand side, pre-opening, we will help in cart customization, we will help in the marketing. We have our own page also, so we'll help in the in your marketing also, in staff training also, SOP guideline और POS और tech के regarding कोई support चाहिए, we will be able to provide. And post opening, आपको जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट हो गया, आपको इफ यू नीड के ओके मेरे एरिया में ये फ्लेवर ज्यादा चलता है, सो टेल अस, गिव अस द ऑर्डर, विल मेक इट फॉर यू. ओके, मार्जिन्स आर अट्रैक्टिव. सोशल मीडिया में वी विल कीप ऑन पिचिंग के इस एरिया में हमारा सॉफ्टी कार्ड्स खुल गई हैं. एंड स्पेशली एंड Vasuki Punj is coming from a background where she has been an actor and model also. So celebrity endorsement is something we will also look into it, where this is easy for us. Reason being, she is well connected into Bollywood. Ashok ji, over to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Mank. I think it's a very short and crisp presentation. It brings up absolute clarity for the investors. So now I'll just share my screen and we will run through the unit economics. We will look at the details of the unit franchisee, how it works. And we also have the offering for, for the multi-unit partners and the master franchisee partners. So this model is more attractive for the multi-unit partner because if somebody takes invest in the multiple locations, so they can have a, entire territory to set up multiple outlets. So your investment is low and operating, efforts are also low. you require just only one person who can basically operate the entire business, right? So and it's a very simplified business. In terms of setup guidance, you can just reach out to the company. They will give you the prefabricated everything just to install at a place. And the minimum area requirement like 35 square feet area that you require. And it's a very this business is based on impulse buying. So any high street market, your shopping malls, your any transit location, even like metros, education clusters. So these are very attractive markets which can drive a very good business. So I'll share my screen again here and we'll look at the unit economics for the franchisees. Okay, so this, as Mr. Mayank has explained you in the presentation, the model that he has presented for like 7.2 lakh rupees. So that includes basically 2 SOFTY machines. So your investment, 1.75 lakh rupees is the franchisee fee for the franchisee partner, 1.5 lakh rupees for the cart setup, 3.35 lakh rupees towards your machines and other equipments of like 24,000 rupees, and POS license around 18,000 rupees, and 20,000 rupees towards your IT hardware, CCTV and Wi-Fi connection. So 7.2 lakh rupees is the total investment. If you look at the revenue calculations, so we have looked at 60 rupees, that's the average price for the products, operating hours 12, and if you do like 10 hours shift and you sell like 12 products per hour, so that gives you the 7,200 rupees revenue. For the month is the 2.16 lakh rupees. Your cost of premixes and raw material, that's around close to 1 lakh rupees. 25,000 rupees is your staff cost. 1,000 rupees we have estimated for your maintenance. 20,000 rupees is going to be your rental. So this rental again will vary depending on the location. If you are going in a mall in a very high footfall area, that means your rental may go up to like 30,000, 35,000. But your sales per month, per hour is going to be very different. Similarly, then we have electricity cost like 5,400 rupees for the month. Water cost is around 5,000 rupees, and POS renewal license cost is only 850 rupees on monthly basis. So your 1.6 lakh rupees is the expense. So you make a good amount. So your monthly EBITDA is your 50,000. My franchisee start making 50,000 rupees kind of take home for himself. His annual EBITDA is basically 6 lakh rupees. So within a year, my franchisee gets his break even, right? And these we have considered based on a very conservative sales projections. And we are 100% confident by a franchisee partner, he can do better sales from any of these locations. If you look at my 5-year projections for the franchisee partner, second year growth rate, we have also considered very conservative, very low. So your first year annual revenues, we are looking at like 26 lakh rupees. Second year is like 32 lakh rupees, 37, and goes up to 45 lakh rupees. My expenses starts at like 19.8 lakh rupees, goes up to 31 lakh rupees. After all expenses, my first year franchisee makes a profit of 6 lakh rupees. Second year is 9 lakh rupees, then 11, 12, and 14 lakh rupees. So what it suggests basically, after 2 years, basically my franchisee can make 1 lakh rupees kind of income for himself on monthly basis. And his whatever he is basically investing in the business, overall he is making after his recovery of the 7.2 lakh rupees, he makes a net profit of like 46 or 47 lakh rupees in 5 years. So that is the proposal for the unit franchisee partners. Now, if somebody wants to invest in a multi-unit setup, so they can take a license for an entire territory, and they can have a setup of 10 units, and one franchisee, he can manage basically the entire network of 10 units. So there we see his investment is going to be close to 67 or 68 lakh rupees, and on his investment, my franchisee, his break-even is 21 months. But if you look at his monthly take home that he's making, or monthly business profit he is making from the business, it's on an average 10 to 12 lakh rupees kind of per month earning he can make from a multi-unit partnership model, giving the fact that he has active network of 10 franchisee units, 10 units. Now we are also open for the area master franchisee where scope is larger, and my master franchisee he has to create the network of sub-franchisee network. Okay. So for his setup, without franchisee fee, he has to set up one card because to develop the capability, how to run the business. Okay. And he has to train the other sub-franchisee partners who we insist that he has to have at least one setup on his own that he has to operate. And he can do more units if he wants to, set up more units on his own, he can do that. We are open for that. So 5.4 lakh rupees is the investment for his own unit. Then he has to appoint and the 24 sub-franchisee units. So that is the minimum scope. If you look at any city, like 20, 30 cards is a very minimum scope. He can do like 40 units, 50 units. So that is his performance based on his performance and the territory that he opt for. Then his master franchisee fee that we are going to charge one time is 10 lakh rupees. So if you look at my total investment, one side, my one franchisee partner, he has to invest 7.2 lakh rupees to become a franchisee partner. Even if he taking like only one SOFTY machine, that means close to 5.5 lakh rupees he has to invest. But if somebody invest just only 10 lakh rupee franchisee fees plus 5 lakh rupees towards the setup for a warehouse, that means in 20 lakh rupees of investment, you become an area developer. So you become an owner itself of a 25 franchisee network. And my margin for the master franchisee is also different because for my unit franchisee, we are offering 50% margin. Here, my master franchisee for his own unit, he will make like 60% margins and he will get additional 10% margins from the sub-franchisee network. So on his investment, again, another cost that he will, because the sub-franchisees, once he is going to appoint, he will get basically 51% of the franchisee fee share going forward. Right. So after his all expenses, what we see here, that my master franchisee, there's two options. One multi-unit partner, he has invested close to 68, 70 lakh rupees in the business, and he start making 10 to 12 lakh rupees per month. But that is his own investment, and the one person he is monitoring and managing the business. Here, my master franchisee, he is just owning one unit and creating a network of 24 unit franchisees. With an investment of 20 lakh rupees, he start making like 9 to 10 lakh rupees kind of monthly take home. So these are the three offerings that we are, bringing for our franchisee partners. So depending on operational capability, my franchisee partner, they can opt for a multi-unit or master franchisee units. Okay. So with this, I will end the presentation. Now, Bharat, over to you. You can take questions.
Right. Before we, move ahead, I would request all the viewers, in case if you have any question, you please put this into the Q&A box. Amit, you have any question, by the way?
No, Bharat, I don't have any question.
Okay, I just saw, Mayank, by the way, lots of areas, expansion, cities. What is your either phase one, going to be next in next few months?
So because there are winters going on in the north and east area, and if someone opens right now, okay, there will be a dip in. There's no doubt about it. There will be a muted start in the terms of the starting months. So that's why our focus was first to expand in Western South where winters are not there. And then when winters are over, like around March, then we wanted to expand in North and East region. Reason being that if someone joins us, they should see the real opportunity and real margins. when they start this partnership with us. Because if someone's open in this peak winters, then obviously they will see a dip in the margins.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I think I would like to add some market dynamics. If you look at the orders on Swiggy and Zomato for ice creams in the winter season,
Hmm.
they have more orders in winter season as compared to your summer season.
Really?
The taste is changing, no
Yeah,
doubt about it.
so I think, yeah, but you
Okay.
better know. So I think we are open for pan India expansion.
We
Our
are open for pan India. If everyone is like the people who are interested in North, and we are open to it. It's not like we don't want to do it, but they should know this fact that there will be a slow start because of the winter. That's the thing. Because we don't want to, like, because we are in the business for last 3 years, we know there is a little dip compared to a summer, and this is something which a partner should be cognizant of this fact, and they should know that okay, this is just a start. Once March kicks in, when summers kicks in, there will be a kind of a 60-70% growth in the business immediately.
Okay, so Mayank, is there any expiry of this premix powders?
No, so the expiry is 8 months, 8 to 9 months. Okay, so there is no issue in the terms of keeping it in a large quantity at their stores. And this will be directly supplied through our Gurgaon or Mumbai location. We have two factories in one in Gurgaon and one in Mumbai. So we will produce from Gurgaon only, but we'll keep the stock in both Gurgaon and Mumbai, and from there we'll deliver through a basic logistics. Because again, this is a normal premix powder, and it can be easily transported through a normal way. It doesn't need a cold chain supply solution or something like that, which is the major problem faced by most of the partners who's into ice cream business. सबको यही करना पड़ जाता है कि लाइक वो ठंडी आइसक्रीम फ्रॉम द फैक्ट्री टू द लोकेशन कैसे पहुंचाएं, एंड देयर इज नो डिग्रेड इन द क्वालिटी. सो दिस इज समथिंग वी आर ऑलरेडी सॉल्विंग फॉर द पार्टनर्स. प्रीमिक्स लिया, दूध लोकली
And
प्रोड्यूस करा, एंड जस्ट मिक्स इट एंड गुड टू गो.
So any guideline to keep it store like the
Just normal room temperature. You don't have to freeze it or put it in a chiller or something like that.
Okay, great.
But just keep it covered so that it remains at like 25-30 room temperature.
so once it is mixed, what is the shelf life of that? Like you said 8 days, correct?
No,
8 months.
8 months. No.
8 months.
So once it's mixed, then you have to like keep it cold. Once it's mixed, okay. And once it's done, once you have dispensed it, and if you are keeping it in a packet, then it's 8 months. Once you mix, you have to keep it cold because premix won't go bad. Your milk will go bad. That is the reason.
Okay, so there should not be any kind of problem in transportation or sending it to the remote areas. For example, in case if you
No.
have your factories in Gurgaon and you are sending it to
No.
someone
You can
in other
send it
states.
to remote locations because it's just a powder. जैसे
Mm-hmm.
आपका बॉर्नवीटा का
Correct.
पाउडर हो गया, हल्दीराम का
Mhm.
पैकेट हो गया, it's something like that only. You just ship it, and
Mhm.
the only thing you need to take care of the milk, because milk has a shelf life of I think 2 to 3 days. So that is something you procure it on your own locally.
So Mayank, how much royalty charged by the brand?
There is no royalty.
Okay,
We are
great.
just so
Okay, there seems to be some problem with the internet, I guess. Okay, there seems to be some problem, but anyways, I mean the unique selling point, in case if you talk about the unique selling points, the price, right? It is transparent and affordable luxury. If you talk about their commitments, they are they provide the high quality products. They also maintain the quality with the finest global ingredients sourced, right? If you even if you talk about the chefs that they have are from Italy, right? So they have Italian chef with over 80 years of experience in gelato and the soft serve baking. So, I mean, lots of unique selling points they have. This brand have already. I think, I mean, in case if you want to go for this business, you of course can get in touch with the brand. And in case if you would like to get in touch with the brand, I'm just sharing the number on which you can contact us. It is 9717683838. Or in case if you would like to um, write to us, you can write at feedback@franchiseindia.in. Meanwhile, Amit, I hope you have shared your number. In case if
Yes, I
anyone
have
would
already
like
said.
to,
Yes.
thanks. So in case if anyone would like to get in touch, for the business purpose, in case if you want, then Amit is accessible. Is his number. He has shared his number on in the chat box, and you can contact him directly to uh, have a discussion in length. Um, so, Ashok sir, any your comment on going for these kind of business specifically for the softy? Do you think that it is a very fruitful? As I saw that, yes, 50% margin is really a very good one, right? So, what do you think? How this business is gonna do? Um, you know, uh, in the western part of India or in south?
Yeah. Okay, well, that's a very interesting question. Now, this is basically your not just only this softy business. For any business, what is important for the investor or or the franchisee partner? First of all, he has to look at his investment capacity,
Absolutely.
how much he has to invest in the business. So, of course, here if you look at the total investment, that is very small amount. So, and out of that, 50% of your amount is your in machines, in equipments. Correct.
True.
That's one thing. Second thing, you want how secure is my business, and this is a business. It's a for impulse buying. You set up your softy machine anywhere, so you will get your natural footfall. It doesn't
True.
require any marketing effort.
Absolutely true.
So it product sales in itself, right? Third thing, basically, you need better margins. So there, basically, again, Frozen Fund is offering you 50% margin on the product.
Fantastic margin. Yep.
Now, third thing, basically the variety, because we are talking about the softy. Softy, how many flavors? So they have like hundreds of flavors. So you have an entire range to offer to your customers. So depending on the age groups, or the geography, because we have a different areas, different tastes, so you have those offerings. Right.
Absolutely. I mean, even if you look into this business based on strategic fit, operational fit, marketing fit, and financial fit, I mean, it suits everything, right? Strategically, in case if you would like to go for this business, can work anywhere. As Ashok sir said, that it is nothing like it is mostly it is sold, at impulse buying, right? So there's no age group, right? In case if you find, I mean, usually in our life also, in case if you find any softy store, we usually go there and buy it, right? So, and strategically, this is a kind of business we can fit anywhere. Operationally, it is easy, as he said that you don't actually need uh, you don't have to take care of the products once it is prepared. Okay, so Bank has joined.
Sorry.
Marketing, yeah, marketing fit. I mean, so there's no marketing required, in fact, right? So if it is there, then people will automatically go and buy your products. And
Right.
finance, yeah, and financial fit. Don't need lots of finance to start this business. And apart from that, very less amount of wastage. Apart from that, this brand, I mean, the background of the owner of the brand is really very good. They already have been running this business at a multiple stores. They already have a very good proven model. So of course, your business will definitely, work. So it is also absolutely accurate as per SOMF, strategic fit, operational fit, marketing fit, and as well as the financial fit. Yep, Mayank.
Just adding to one more thing. So the numbers that Ashokji presented was on a very conservative side. For example, that 1.5 lakh will depend on area to area. Someone can get it done at 80,000 also. Someone can get it done at 1 lakh also. And someone can get, so 1.5 is our maximum that a person has to spend. That is not something we need. This is just a approximation on what generally it cost. And these numbers were considered based on Delhi NCR numbers. But
True.
at the end of the day, the total cost will be much, much lesser. You can see a cost which is lower than actually 7 lakh rupees. But just to give an idea and making things a little conservative in the terms of the expenses, and so we wanted that we present a number which is acceptable and to most of the partners, but the real cost will be much, much lesser than this, which was presented.
And Mayank, do you have any, I mean, like menu in case if you have, or if you can share some, the price list or anything,
So
you know.
just to give a more operationally how things work in a softy business, one
Mhm.
softy machine dispense two flavors and a mix of both flavors. So there are
Okay.
three nozzles in a softy machine. So for example, if you are started with one machine, chocolate and vanilla, so one nozzle will dispense chocolate, nozzle will dispense vanilla, and one will dispense twist of both mix of chocolate and vanilla, where you will see 50% chocolate and 50% vanilla. So per machine you can dispense two flavors, and if you keep the number of machines you keep is something which is based on your how much area you have and how much footfall you see and how much offering you want to give it to the customer. So we have like in our R&D we have close to 40 flavors on this. But again, we have started with five, and we have approved these five from our lab test also. We follow all FSI instructions. We follow all the guidelines of the government while distributing the premixes. Everything is registered, and we make sure that we why we started with these five flavors, because these are the something which as per our market study is running. But if someone wants that, okay, locally this flavor runs, or lychee flavor runs, for example, or a rabdi flavor runs, we can do that. So for example, in our ice cream we have rabdi flavors and everything. Okay, so here
Okay.
we can develop as many flavors as we want, because our R&D team is in house, our research team is in house, our chefs are Italian and they stay in India only with us, and the idea is that to provide maximum. So the one thing which most of the ice cream fail to do is develop new products.
Mhm.
Okay, and that's caused lethargy in the customer, and एक बार के बाद वो there is a limit and people stop visiting. But here we will keep on improving and keep on giving you more flavors, and giving new offerings to the customer, so that there is a repeat rate. कि एक एक बार जो खा के गया है वो वापस, अच्छा अब नया फ्लेवर आया चलो खा के आते हैं, अब नया फ्लेवर आया चलो खा के आते हैं. So that is something our plan is to make more more profitable and more repeat rate for the our partners basically.
Right. Someone is asking like, what is the unit price of Softy? I guess you said 60 rupees, correct?
60, so the selling price is what we are making is 60 to 70 rupees based on flavor to flavor. The starting will be 60, for example, pure vanilla. If you dip it in chocolate, then it will be 65. If you do a chocolate flavor, pure chocolate flavor, then it will be 70. Or that 70 will be equivalent for both chocolate, then strawberry, then mango, then yogurt. So someone should feel like, okay, if I'm taking a pure flavor, they should
Mhm.
pay a premium to it. But vanilla is something which is, and why we kept it at this price, I will explain that also. See, at the end of the day, your customer should feel like कि वो वही सेम कोई छोटी शॉप से लेके 30 रुपए का नहीं खा रहा. There is
Mhm.
something like once you go to even a McDonald's, okay, you feel like, okay, there is a brand attached to it. In a
Mhm.
similar fashion, we want कि आप लोगों को भी the margins are better, and your customer should have a basic understanding that, okay, we want to target premium mass market. Okay,
True.
and now with the current salary incomes and this thing, I don't think people will go away from this kind of offering. For example, we started with the Hindu college where there are all students. We have set up our own softy shop in Hindu college in canteen. Okay, and
Mhm.
at the same price people are buying like anything. During the summers we had a great sales, we used to sell, and where we only had like timing from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., that's all, canteen timing. There also we were doing a decent amount of number. We touched close to 70,000 80,000 rupees per month in the terms of revenue, where रात को तो चलती नहीं थी दुकान.
Mhm. True.
And आइसक्रीम इज अ प्रोडक्ट जो रात को ज्यादा खाते हैं लोग, या सॉफ्ट इज अ प्रोडक्ट जो रात को ज्यादा खाते हैं. But and the kids who are not even earning were able to shell out that money. And Hindu college is not a uh, uh, Hindu college is a Delhi University college, so it's not
Mhm.
like the rich kids are studying there. all are middle class and kind of a gentry is there. So this is something market has changed, and according to me, we all should take advantage of it and make uh, uh, shell out our offering as a premium product in the softy segment also.
Okay, someone is
So,
asking like, what is the quantity in terms of weight per cone?
So for example, in on an average, you shell out 90 grams of softy, but 90 grams also contain air in it. So the best part about this business is you are actually making money on air also.
Okay.
Okay, so 90 gram of ice cream and 90 gram of softy both will have uh, the major part, which is the flavor and the milk and everything will be lesser in softy because it has more air. The average air in a softy cone is close to 20 to 25%. तो 25% तो आप सिर्फ हवा बेच के बना रहे हो.
Okay. All right. So I think, that's it for the day. But before we close the session, any closing remarks from your side, Mayank, for the investors?
Okay. So just to give you a summary, why we are in this business and why we want other people to be in this business. It's a business, and here we make sure that the partners make the money within a year. And idea is because people have started making investment and started spending their money into the luxury products and into this. Earlier, we used to, like, if you all remember, we used to once in a month we used to have ice cream. Now it has become, the frequency has changed a lot. Now people take it on alternate days. Okay, and this is a product where there you can't go wrong in the terms of making it or serving it, because it's a very low cost business in the term. Sorry, this is a business where your operational challenges are very less, because how many mistakes can you make in mixing one powder and a milk? So even the employee, the operator will also, you don't need an expert. Okay, just a person who can just mix the product and give it to the customer. That's all.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. All right, so that's it for the day. Viewers, I really would like to thank all the viewers who joined this webinar and spend, time with us. I mean, these webinars are just done for you so that you can take an informed decision with the best opportunity. We would also like to thank Amit, Mayank, and Ashokji for being available for this webinar. Thank you, Amit, for being with me, supporting this webinar. And thank you, Mayank, for
thank
a
you, Mal.
great presentation about the brand.
Thank you everyone for joining.
Yeah, in case if anyone would like to get in touch with the brand, you can either contact Amit. He already have shared his number. In case if you want to contact us, our hotline number, that is 9717 683838, or you can also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. Tomorrow we will again come up with a new brand, and we'll explore the another business opportunity exactly at 12 o'clock. Till then, take care and have a nice day.